Introduction. Have you ever seen your dogs bark at someone even if that person seems harmless? Or maybe they act suspiciously around certain people while being affectionate with others. Many believe dogs have a sixth sense, but what if I told you science has proven this? Yes, now we have real evidence that your dogs might be sensing things you're not even aware of. Curious how? Stick around until the end of this video and find out how your dogs can identify a person with bad intentions and what they might be trying to warn you about. Dogs can detect a malicious person through behavior. Imagine this. You're with your dogs trying to open a jar, and 3 people nearby react differently. The first person helps, the second remains indifferent, and the last openly refuses to help. You might think your dogs would take a treat from the third person without a second thought, right? But what science has discovered is surprising. Researchers from the Journal of Neuroscience and Biobehavioral Reviews conducted this exact experiment to understand how dogs perceive human intentions. They tested the dogs' reactions in these 3 scenarios, and then had each person offer the dogs a treat. Many expected the dogs to take treats from anyone. After all, it's food, right? But the results were surprising. Most dogs accepted treats from the person who helped their owner. Many also accepted treats from a neutral person, but they avoided taking treats from the one who refused to help. It seemed they sensed a negative behavior and decided not to trust. This study reinforces that dogs not only observe our actions, but also judge our intentions. Dogs are incredibly perceptive and can pick up on subtle cues that indicate whether a person is friendly or hostile. Their keen sense of smell, combined with their ability to read body language, allows them to assess a person's intentions quickly. This innate ability to judge character has been honed over thousands of years of evolution, making dogs excellent companions and protectors. Dogs can detect liars. Another study conducted in Japan followed a similar experiment to see if dogs could recognize an untrustworthy person. Scientists placed 2 containers near the dogs, one filled with treats and the other empty. In the first test, a person pointed to the container with the treat. In the second, another person pointed the empty container. The dogs were happy to find the treat pointed out by the first person, but were disappointed to discover they had been misled by the second. Later, when the second person pointed to the container with a treat, the dogs didn't approach it. They remembered that this person had been deceitful in the previous round. This study highlights the remarkable memory and cognitive abilities of dogs. They can remember past interactions and use that information to make decisions about future encounters. By recognizing untrustworthy behavior, dogs can protect themselves and their owners from potential harm. This ability to detect deceit underscores the deep bond between dogs and humans, as well as their capacity for complex social interactions. Dogs can remember their owner's scent forever. Dogs have an extremely complex olfactory memory and can remember their owner's scent throughout their lives. The emotional association with a person's scent remains stored in the dog's memory. When a dog recognizes a specific smell linked to a human who brought them happiness, a part of their brain is activated and they remember the person, getting excited to see them again. Studies show that an owner's scent activates the pleasure centers in the dog's brain, similar to how the human brain reacts to the scent of a loved one. Other studies suggest that the longer the owner is away, the more enthusiasm the dogs display upon their return. Similarly, if someone has harmed a dog, they will remember that person's scent and will likely avoid being near them. A dog's sense of smell is not only incredibly powerful, but also intricately tied to their emotions. The ability to remember scents associated with positive or negative experiences allows dogs to navigate their social world effectively. This olfactory memory is a testament to the deep emotional connections dogs form with their human companions, reinforcing the importance of positive interactions and consistent care. Dogs can interpret facial expressions. In an experiment conducted in Austria using touchscreen displays, scientists tested dogs by showing images of human mouths and eyes with happy or angry expressions. Half of the dogs received a treat when they touched an image of a happy face, and the other half were rewarded when they touched an angry face. Then, the dogs were tested again. They were shown photos of unfamiliar happy or angry human faces and still managed to differentiate the expressions and earn a reward by associating them with the expressions they had seen before. An interesting finding in this study was that before dogs learned the rules of the experiment, they showed a natural aversion to touching images of angry faces. suggesting that our furry friends already have some awareness of the meaning of human expressions. This ability to interpret facial expressions demonstrates the advanced social intelligence of dogs. They can read and respond to emotional cues, allowing them to navigate complex social interactions with humans. By understanding human emotions, dogs can provide comfort and companionship, strengthening the bond between them and their owners. Dogs can sense bad intentions. The bond between a dog and its owner is deep. If your dogs bark at some people but not others, it may be because they pick up on unconscious signals you emit about these people. Even if you're being friendly and welcoming, your dogs may sense subtle cues that you are not completely at ease. A dog's sense of smell is about 10,000 to 100,000 times better than humans, and they can detect when you're nervous because your body produces stress-related hormones and chemicals with distinctive smells. Research has shown that dogs can even sense changes in the human brain through alterations in emitted pheromones, explaining the many stories we hear about dogs warning their owners before something bad happens. Dogs' ability to sense bad intentions is rooted in their keen observation skills and heightened sensory perception. They can detect changes in body language, vocal tone, and physiological responses, allowing them to assess potential threats accurately. This heightened awareness makes dogs invaluable companions in providing protection and emotional support. Dogs can interpret body language. According to animal behavior experts, dogs pick up on every movement a dog or human makes. Whether it's rigid posture, playful behavior, or nervousness, dogs instantly know what it means. This happens because dogs rely on the body language of other dogs to assess their own safety, and this behavior also transfers to humans. If a person says one thing but acts differently, your dogs will notice immediately. That's why your dogs might bark or growl at someone they believe to be a threat, even if that person has no outwardly harmful intention. Dogs' ability to interpret body language is a testament to their social intelligence and adaptability. They can read subtle cues and respond appropriately, making them highly attuned to their environment and the behavior of others. This skill allows dogs to navigate social interactions effectively and maintain harmony within their social group. Dogs' ability to detect serious illnesses is a remarkable demonstration of their olfactory capabilities. By training dogs to recognize the unique scents associated with various medical conditions, researchers and healthcare professionals can harness this natural talent to improve early detection and intervention. This ability not only enhances human health and well-being, but also showcases the deep bond and mutual dependence between dogs and humans. Bonus: why do dogs bark at some dogs and not others? You're walking down the street, and your dog sees another dog approaching. They might bark and pull on the leash to keep the other dog away, or they might simply lower their head and walk by. But why does this happen? Humans communicate with words, while dogs communicate primarily through body language and scent. Your dog might bark at other dogs due to subtle signals like remaining still, a stiff tail, a tense mouth, or a wrinkled snout, signs that might be threatening to your dog. Another reason for immediate dislike could be past experience. If, for example, your dogs were attacked in the past by a brown male dog, they may show fear or aggression when seeing similar dogs. Dogs' reactions to other dogs are influenced by their past experiences, socialization, and individual temperament. Understanding the factors that contribute to these reactions can help owners address behavioral issues and promote positive interactions. Training and socialization play a crucial role in shaping a dog's behavior and response to different situations. Final thoughts. Who would have thought dogs could do so much? They can detect serious diseases, understand our body language, identify malicious people, and even decide to stop trusting us if we try to deceive them. So, next time your dogs growl at someone in your house, they might be picking up on something you can't see. Maybe your dogs know something you don't yet. Now, do you know why your dogs can't take their eyes off you? Have you ever wondered why your furry friend watches you so intently? In this video here on the screen, I explain 9 reasons why your dogs are always observing you. Click on the screen and continue with me in the incredible world of dogs.